Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm back again for that once a month upload grind. And the first thing I want to mention here is that I feel like shit. I look like shit, and I smell like shit right now. And stop it. Stop itching yourself. Stop doing that. That was me hitting my bed, not my dog. I'm not an animal abuser. But anyway, today we're going to be talking about Idubbbz' latest apology video. And remember to subscribe!
For a while, I felt like if I changed my content over time, that people would see that as a reflection of who I am and what I value. But I'm starting to realize that that is a very weak and passive way to, run my channel and live my life.
Are you fucking retarded? Changing your content clearly reflects that you're changing your viewpoints and that you're changing as a person. You've done what you've wanted to accomplish. Your old fans have been leaving and new fans have been arriving. What you're doing is fine. It's not weak.
So I think it's, if I'm going to have the balls to go to Tana's fan meetup and say slurs at her and then make a video about how it's okay to say slurs.
You weren't justifying slurs. You were just calling out Tana Mongeau on her bullshit, or however you say her last name. Like, the point of that content cop was just you pulling out or showcasing her hypocrisy of her saying the N-word in the past and how she calls out you for saying it at the time, yet she continued to say other slurs, and then you presented the argument of whether they're all okay or none of it's okay.
It's either all okay or none of it's okay.
Which still holds up today, partially. That's what you were doing. You were not justifying slurs.
I am responsible for creating a lot of hurtful and damaging content on this channel.
Your content wasn't hurtful or damaging. You just said the N-word a few too many times. And it was 2016. Everyone was saying it. I'm not saying that makes it right, because it wasn't, but that's just how it was. It's like slavery, okay? Slavery is a thing that existed, and that clearly, it's not a hot take to say that was wrong, and that it shouldn't have happened. But it did. We can't go back and stop slavery, just like we can't go back to the 2016 internet culture and stop people from saying the N-word, or stop Idubbbz specifically from using the N-word in his videos. It's just how it was, and that sucks, but that's how people were back in 2016.
Some of the videos I've made have been very, not edgy. I don't think they some of these videos were edgy. I think they were just outright cruel.
Idubbbz is acting like he committed war crimes. He's really acting like he was secretly behind like the 9/11 terrorist attack or the Holocaust or some shit. You didn't commit war crimes, okay? Your content was, like you said before, edgy. It was edgy. It was not cruel. You did not put anyone in serious harm, okay? It was edgy. It was 2016 edgy, N-word usage, edgy. That's what it was, nothing more.
The content I'm talking about specifically are content cop videos and videos where I was just generally criticizing people for very lackluster reasons.
You didn't criticize people for lackluster reasons. You criticized Tana Mongeau for being a hypocrite. You criticized Leafy for being a bully. You criticized Rice Gum for being a complete douchebag. You criticized Keemstar for also being a douchebag. These were reasons to make videos on people. Even now, people make videos on people for doing stupid shit. For acting stupid, that's just how it is. I don't understand. What is the lackluster? These people were complete assholes, and you made videos on them, justifiably, to call out their bullshit.
I was morally grandstanding and acting as if I am any better than any of these people that I was making content cop videos on. Well, you have some pretty horrible comprehension, because I was hardly calling you out for it. I used it as a point to illustrate that you can be criticized for it. I didn't say that I'm morally superior to you. It's also indoctrinated a lot of people into thinking that this is an okay way to behave.
I will give Idubbbz credit for this one point, because as a middle schooler watching a content cop, yeah, it does kind of seem like he's justifying saying the N-word, and acting shitty, but looking back at it when you're older, you realize that the videos were about criticisms towards certain people, not about saying the N-word. Once you get older, you see what the real point of these content cops were, not saying slurs or justifying that.
I was being very bigoted in a lot of my videos, and I justified it because, I didn't think it was too serious.
Bigoted. I hate the word bigoted. Every time I hear someone say bigot, I just want to slap them in the face. But your content wasn't bigoted. It was just you being edgy. Edginess is edginess. Okay, that was stupid. But in 2016, everyone was edgy, and I know it keeps sounding like I'm excusing him for saying the N-word and stuff, and that's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying it was a different climate, and people had different reactions to that climate compared to how things are now. And let me go ahead and give my opinions on saying the N-word. I do think it's cringe and stupid to say, and I don't really think anyone should say it. Notice I said should, but every time someone says the N-word, it just makes me cringe. And I know, because when I say anyone, nobody should say it, I mean literally anyone, not white people, not black people, nobody. Because why would you want to, I know they say that black people try to reclaim the N-word, but why the fuck would you want to reclaim a word that was used as a derogatory term towards people of your skin color for centuries and use it as a replacement word for something like homie or bro? Why? I don't understand that mentality, but some of you are probably thinking, Exotic, do you not support free speech? And I do. I do support free speech through a legal perspective. I don't think you should be prosecuted for saying the N-word online or even in person, but I also think it's also free speech to criticize people that say the N-word as well. I remember seeing this one tweet on Twitter of this person saying something, they had the N-word in there, and then somebody replied to that tweet saying, or calling them out for saying the N-word, and then someone replied to that reply saying, oh, well, it's freedom of speech. They can say the N-word if they want to. And to me, those kind of people are fucking dumbasses. It's freedom of speech to say the N-word, and it's also freedom of speech to call out someone for saying the N-word. It goes both ways. Saying the N-word is cringy, but legally I don't think you should be prosecuted for it, but at the same time, morally, it's really stupid to say it. Cause what's the point? It doesn't benefit you, so why say it? Not to mention all the negative historical context attached to it.
I'd like to unlist the videos so that people, can access them still for whatever, purposes they might want to do that for. But it's not being proliferated on the website.
This is the last thing I wanted to say something about. It's so stupid to unlist the videos. The videos have been around for so long. What good is it gonna do to take them down? Are you not gonna profit off them anymore? Because I seriously doubt they're monetized in 2023. I don't understand. If all you see these old videos for is just racism, then you're clearly not even seeing the own message that you put in these videos back in 2016. If you don't see it, then what the hell have you become? Anyone that goes back to these videos, because the majority of people that still watch these content cops are people that have seen them previously, they see them for the criticisms you made, not for you saying the N-word. Yeah, you saying the N-word was cringe, but the content caps stand alone without you saying the N-word. It's all about your critiques, not your word usage. The word usage makes it cringy, but that would fit the humor of 2016. Edginess, dark comedy, shock humor. That was 2016, and you represented that for what it was. Cringe now, but it was acceptable then, and that's what you did. I don't think Idubbbz is a genuine racist or a bigot. I just think he liked shock humor, and yeah, I'm basically putting out verbatim from what Critical said. He liked shock humor, used it to his advantage by saying the N-word and stuff, and that's all. There's no secret vendetta of him being a genuine racist. There's no underlying neo-Nazi message. It's just him being edgy, and that's simply it. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say about this, and yeah, go away now.